Hey, how's everyone doing? So in this video, I'm really excited to talk about this idea of quality versus quantity um, in life. Experiences, values, etc. So for example, one can start their day and have a quality morning where they give themselves time to be quiet, to enjoy, to savor the moment of the new day, right? Or, on the other hand, one can wake up and be rushed, have their mind scattered between different goals and objectives, right? Now, this wouldn't be a quality experience. And I would argue that that isn't living. Living is having a quality of life, not quantity within life. Now we can extend this to all different areas in life, all these different domains. For instance, and I love to reflect on my experiences as, I guess, a musician. So growing up, I played the trumpet in my school's wind ensemble, and wow, it formed me in ways that I can't possibly understand. It formed me, I suppose, in understanding what real beauty is and understanding uh, beauty within a musical, I guess, way. So, for example, if one sings Mary had a little lamb, you know, and then continued that and went on with that, you know, you can listen and you can understand whether or not the song is pleasing to the ear or not pleasing to the ear. So here I am playing a G chord, right? And then I can transition to another chord. And then I can transition to another. Now I can use those chords to create a sequence that is pleasing to the ear. And really what I'm trying to explain is that with music, for music to mean something, it needs to be played in such a way where one is relating to the parts of the music and phrasing the music and listening for the intonation. What? Myself? Talking to myself. So within music, you have phrasing that creates beauty. And then even more beautiful when you're with a group of people making music. You have to kind of pay attention to the other within the relationship. So I can play, progression. Now, if I have someone playing drums with me, I need to allow them to lead me, and I need to allow myself to respond to the way that they're leading the rhythm in the piece. So there's a type of, I guess, self-discipline or self-awareness that is required, in order to be a good musician. You have to pay attention to the intonation, to pay attention to the way that your personal role within the piece fits into the greater picture. And that, to me, nurtures quality in life, self-control, paying attention, listening to the other person, quality of life. Rather than, for example, someone in a band or trying to, to hear themselves in the band, rather than blend into the bigger picture. Or someone who's playing out of tune, who isn't aware of that, who isn't aware of the way that they are disrupting the natural beauty, the quality of the overall picture, the quality of the experience. This can extend to relationships. Some people are positive, some people are negative. Some people are negative most of the time. Some people are positive most of the time. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand this. Now, do you want to be around people who are predominantly negative? Neither do I. Think about that. You can nurture those relationships that are more life-giving, more positive. Those relationships that help you to feel understood. Quality of relationships. This can also extend to habits relating to health and exercise. So, you go to the store. Are you buying foods that have nutrition, right? That have vitamins, minerals that are going to help support your body's immune system, your ability to think and perceive in ways that are going to be beneficial to you. Quality, focusing on the quality of food rather than foods that are rich in caloric, that have a lot of like sugar and calories, like fast food. I mean, you can buy fast food every day. You'll survive. You'll probably eventually die. Your heart will probably stop eventually. But your quality of life is going to be significantly diminished. And why would you want to spend any of your life not living it to its fullest? Once again, quality versus quantity. We can extend this to work life. So within work, understanding that work isn't just work. Work is part of you. If you spend the majority of your time working, like most Americans, shouldn't you understand how important it is for you to find a place within work where you feel personally understood, where you have coworkers who you feel connected to, where your boss, genuinely cares about your well-being, etc. A quality of life within work is probably one of the most ignored things I can think of within modern society. And it's very sad. And not everyone is able to, fully live their lives in a healthy way. Stress will kill you over time. Elevated levels of cortisol and norepinephrine, having a sympathetic response in the body for elongated time periods is very unhealthy. So once again, quality versus quantity. You can extend this to spiritual life. Within the spiritual life, are you truly committed to praying from the heart? Not from the mind, but from the heart. Are you committed to really paying attention to the words that you are saying in the prayer? Or within whatever tradition you are coming from. Quality versus quantity. Are you just going through the motions, or are you living with intention? This is really what I'm talking about. Living that is intentional, but intentional in a way that's focused on the good, the value. I talk a lot in my videos about value and having a strong value response. I mean, basically what I'm saying in this video is quality of life comes from value in life, and value in life comes from a life full of intention. Yeah, life full of intention. So yeah, that's what I wanted to discuss and kind of get out there. I would love to one day write a book that kind of focuses on this very simple contrast between quantity versus quality, and how cultural norms, I think, can easily distract us from quality of life. And for me, I'm motivated as an idealist. I'm motivated to see a world where quality of life is put before quantity of material wealth. And, I think it's possible, or at least I think things can always be improved in that domain. But first, focus on yourself. Don't focus on the big picture. I think it's easy to focus only on the big picture, but change happens when you change little tiny things in your life, and you make those things a part of your lifestyle. Those tiny habits, those tiny little changes will eventually lead you to become a person who is super effective, super efficient, and I think for me, self-aware and able to truly authentically be present with people. Thank you for watching this video. I care about you guys, and I hope that you guys are doing very well. Please subscribe, or else you'll probably just won't receive a notification and be reminded of me, and then you'll just go throughout your day. With that, Joey. I'm just being silly. All right, goodbye.